Hello friends and comrade, welcome. I'm Fred. Today we are going to talk about a new revolutionary AI called ChatGPT. It's just about 10 days old. It was introduced latter days of 2022. So today that's what we're going to discuss about. I've made two videos. One introduces you to the ChatGPT. One helps you to create an account, own an account with the ChatGPT, guys. So you can use that too, or you can maximize it. Depends on the feedback I receive from you. We may do additional video that helps you to leverage on the ChatGPT AI to create another passive income revenue stream for yourself. So stay tuned and kindly go through. I recommend you watch both video because it gives you the foundation to be able to take off and use it even better than what I've said in the video. Without much ado, let's not waste time. Let's jump into it. But before we do that, I salute my able friend, Renewable, Kaswa president, and his compatriot, the Portuguese and the Skumi. So see you on our desktop. Let's move on. And lest I forget, before we go, don't forget to click on the like button. Please share with all your friends. Broadcast the good news. Please keep sharing and hit on that subscribe button. YouTube will always send you a notification anytime we do new video. Thank you so much for egging us on to continue doing more educative video to get all of us enlightened. Thank you so much. Catch you on the other side. Let's go. So you are welcome again. As I said in the intro, today we're going to walk you through how to create or sign up onto ChatGPT. What do we know about ChatGPT? It was introduced just latter part of last year, and it is free. It is completely free for now. And hear me well, it is free for now, because if I check my usage, I burn not less than 14 to 20 cents anytime I sent a command, I made a request. So it tells you this is how much the guys at OpenAI are burning anytime you make a request. So certainly with time, this isn't going to be free. So now that it's free, I recommend and advise, let's jump in and start using it. Now, this is one of the Silicon Valley startup companies, based in San Francisco, United States. And it was released somewhere 30th November. The co-founder and the CEO is Sam Altman. And it will interest you to know what this AI is doing and what it can do for you. How does this AI differ from the traditional search engines we have? So it's a chatbot, okay? Now, unlike the traditional search engines that we have, this can do a little bit of some reasoning on its own, artificial thinking on its own. So that's the difference here, okay? So how does it do this? It has been trained. So let's veer into a little bit about what we call machine learning, artificial intelligence. So one level of artificial intelligence is machine learning. In machine learning and neuroscience, but let's limit machine learning. In machine learning, we have what we call we have about a lot of learning models, okay? So one of them is what we call the supervised, another one is unsupervised. Then we have the reinforced learning. We understand this AI was trained on the supervised and the reinforced learning. Supervised learning is nothing but a big data set, is big. That reminds me, this model was trained up to 2021. So if you ask it any questions after 2021, it will struggle to give you the answer. It is still learning, okay? So as I was saying, supervised learning here is where we feed a huge data set into the model. This data set should have a reference, okay? So we have a reference, it goes into the model. The model is forced to learn and understand the structure and the references of this data set. So when you ask it, it gives you, the modelers will make sure they control how the machine learn. It shouldn't overlearn, it shouldn't underlearn. Technically we call it overfitting and underfitting. If it does, it may overpredict. If underlearn, it will give you wrong prediction. So there's a sweet spot between the two where the modeler select. There are parameters for guiding that. We'll call them the recalls, the accuracy, and the precision. So the modelers will control that to make sure we get it well. And they will do this over and over until we get it right. Apart from the supervised learning, one of the learning models that was fed into this one, or that this AI was trained, was what we call the reinforced. So reinforced here is where you also feed similar data into, you divide your data into train, test data, and verification data. It's feed into the AI. The AI now learn it and give a feedback. Now they check the feedback against the true answer that we expect. If the feedback is good, it's accurate, you rank it a very high ranking. So we keep on giving different levels of ranking, and that is used to reward the AI. This is done over and over and over until the machine get it right. So this has been done. It has built into this. It is making a lot of, I'm telling you, stay tuned as we start to create an account. When you start using it, you understand exactly what this does. Thank you so much. Let's jump in and get started. Let's go and activate our changes and let's create an account on ChatGPT. So for the very first time you open your browser as usual, then you either type into the search bar or the address bar chat.openai.com. It's the enter. So now it opens a new page for you. You sign up with the company OpenAI so you can have access to use their AI. So let's sign up now. If you haven't signed up, you can't log in. What you do is you sign up. When you sign up with the company, you will create an account, then your credentials will be given to you. That will be used to log on onto the OpenAI. Let's sign up first. So click on sign up. So you cannot log on until you sign up. So let's sign up. So I click on my sign up now. It's loading. Now it asks you, would you want to create a new email address or you want to use your existing? So I say, I want to use my email address. So let's take this instead. I want to use my Google to verify. So let's log in on. So yes, I want to use this. So it is signing up. It is verifying our account. So it says, am I sure I'm called? Do not bother about this. Am I sure I'm called? Yes, continue. It's correct. So it will need your telephone number to verify whether you are the true owner of the email or the account. So yes, I want to input my telephone number. Be careful and ensure you type in a number that exists because they will send you a verification code. So if you insert any number that doesn't exist, you will not be able to verify and you will not be allowed to sign in. So I've typed in my cell number. So they will send me an SMS to verify. So they have sent the SMS. Let me check on my phone and see. I've just seen the SMS. So I'm verifying my account. There we go. I've inputs. Wow. So we are the home page of ChatGPT. Now it's going to walk us through how to use it. Let's say yes to it. Say next. Done. There we go. So this is the interface of ChatGPT. In fact, they have two interfaces. You either use the light mode or you change. So here we are. We can either maintain this light mode as it is here. If you are fine with it, that's fine. Or you can go to dark mode. Let's switch to dark mode. So this is the dark mode. This is the chat bar where you can type in your message. Now before we get started, so let's familiar ourselves with the homepage and the platform of what to do on the ChatGPT platform. So now you have signed up. I have ChatGPT, so we can add it to our favorite or bookmark it so that each time we want to visit the page, just go and click on the link and it opens for us. So let's add it to our favorite. So let's give it a name that we can easily remember. ChatGPT is there. Anytime I want to go on, I just click on it and open. So this is the home page and landing page, and this way if you want to start a new chat, you click here. You can change from the light mode to dark mode. So right now we're in dark mode view. When you click here, it takes you to light mode view. If you're not conversant, you're not okay with this one, you can go back to the dark mode view. Now it has given us some instructions on how to use it. It's pretty simple, very simple to use. So here is a look. This is how you want to, if you want to make any requests, you want to chat with the artificial intelligence. This is a sample of what you can do, how it's done. So you can simply ask it, explain quantum computing in simple terms, just simple, and it understand what you are saying. It will give you coincide, precise answer, straight to the point. Okay, it give you that. So this is another example how to ask. It can even give you codings if you want to code either in JavaScript, in SCC, in HTTP, in Java, Python, in C++, and any form of programming language you want. You just ask it and it will give you. Now it has some capability, what it can do, what it cannot do. So it's interesting. I mean, this AI is able to remember whatever conversation you have had with it before.
Okay, the previous conversation you discussed with it, it's able to remember, so you don't need to retype the whole question all over again. It knows the context within which you are chatting with it. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Now, it gives you you can ask a follow-up question. Okay, so allow users to provide follow-up questions. So you ask the follow-up question. So when you ask the first question, you can continue to ask the second question in the same context you are chatting, and remember the earlier discussion you've had with it, so it will give you a correct answer. That's what I mean by allow users to provide follow-up corrections. Now, the model have been trained to decline certain inappropriate requests that will come from people. Naturally, I mean, it's people who have to go beyond and use for whichever, whatever. It has been trained not to violate its content policy. So if you ask any question that's inappropriate, I mean, it will not respond. It will tell you, I'm sorry, I cannot give you this answer. And let me tell you, look, when it was introduced, latter part of last year, I mean, some guys have used some engineering tactics to bypass the restrictions of the AI, and they were able to get some information that are very serious. So the back end guys, I'm sure, have worked to make sure those bugs are fixed, so it doesn't release those information again. Yeah, so that has happened. So it's important we get to know that. Look, and then yes, yeah. So it's important you need to have a domain knowledge so that you make judgment as to whatever it gives you. It's okay, it's appropriate, can you use it or not? Then okay, it was exactly what you wanted, or it wasn't what you wanted, so it gives the option to do that. We'll experience that, we'll try that and see.
Thank you. We'll end this video here, and kindly click on the thumbnail. It will take you to the other video that gives you a lot of detail as to how to use ChatGPT. It's been your friend. Thank you so much, and bye bye.